Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Liz and this is Let's Get Lizical, where we do everything card making. And today we're going to be doing a bit of a different video. I'm not speeding any of this up. I also did very little editing. I only edited a few parts where I had to walk away to grab something from my desk, and another one where I stared at a sticker sheet for too long. But what I'm going to be doing today is a couple of quick and simple mini slimline cards using a paper pack that I bought at Scrapfest in Kitchener back in April, and I thought I would utilize this for my Get Creeping submission for this month. So I am taking part in Inky and Scrappy's Get Creeping on Halloween challenge, where you make Halloween card on the very last day of every month, whether it's the 28th, 29th, 30th, or 31st, depending on the month. The last day we post Halloween cards. And today I thought I would do mini slimline because mini slimline cards work great for using like 6x6 paper. I am using a full 12x12 sheet, but I like to cut them up into 4 6x6 sheets sometimes, depending on the print and whether or not they're cut apart, obviously. But it's just you get 2 card fronts out of a 6x6 piece of paper, because then you just cut them 3x6. And then the mini slimline size that I use is, I think, ones that are used by like a few companies. Like every company is a little bit different with the sizes they use. I usually use Simon's Stamp Dimensions just because I order from there quite a bit. It's one of my favorite companies to order from in the US. So I do the 3 1/4 by 6 1/4 inch finished cards, and I've made these cut files for envelopes for them years ago. And they are currently available in my Etsy shop. For $2, you get 3 different sizes. I have this mini slimline, a custom slimline, which is 3 1/2 by 7 inch card, and then the standard slimline, which is 3 1/2 by 8 1/2. And you get, again, all 3 of those cut files for $2. It doesn't come with the score lines. You have to add those in on your workspace, either for your Cricut or your Brother Scan and Cut or your Silhouette, whatever cutting machine you have. You can add in those score lines if your machine allows it. I have an older Scan and Cut, so my machine does not do scoring. I can cut dotted lines, but I find that it just kind of adds little holes in the paper, and then it makes the edges look jagged. So for these envelopes, I usually just cut them out, and then the scoring is very simple. It's just like corner to corner for each flap. You just line it up in my scoreboard, score it, and then I use my bone folder to fold it. And that's what I'm doing here. Then I add a little bit of glue to each edge of the flap, fold them together because there's about a 1/2 inch overlap between them. And then I glue up the bottom. For the top flap, I usually stick a piece of double-sided tape on there, leave the release paper, and then stick it in the envelope, just so that whether I use this later or if I sell it to somebody or whatever, that it's just going to be like a peel and stick tab ready to go. And then this is how it sits. I left it so that there's a 1/8 inch border around the card so you can add dimension to it, and I did that for all 3 card sizes. But yeah, for now it's available in my Etsy shop because I still have not shut it down yet. I'm still getting like the random like 1 order a month kind of thing and favorites to my shop, so I'm just like keeping it for now, just for a few things. This one lives there. All my 3D box cards live there still. And I might even keep it open just for these types of things. I will also probably add this to my website eventually, and I'll add that link down below when I do decide to do that. But again, it's just a couple bucks, 3 different envelope sizes, very plain, very simple, very easy to put together. And I'm just showing you how I do it today just because I have the time. This folding, scoring, and assembling of the envelopes plus the 2 cards only took me 15 minutes to make. I mean, a few extra minutes to cut the papers out for the envelopes because I did pre-cut those, so let's say 20 minutes. These cards took me 20 minutes start to finish, and it was super quick and easy. I actually enjoyed making these cards. Again, they're like quick and simple, easy to do, and I'm just using a photo play paper pack where you get the paper and you get stickers with it. Photoplay does this, Echo Park does this. I think there's probably a few other companies that do it. Those are the only two I've bought myself. I was doing some albums for my sister at one point, which I still need to get around to finishing a couple. But I bought like a bunch of different like boy packs for stickers because she has two boys now. So I have, just got like dinosaur stickers and cars and what, all the boy things. So I've bought a few packs for that, a few baby packs because I'm doing albums for each year of their life up into the age of 5 for now. And then we just like add our, top dozen photos from the year and then I decorate it afterwards. But anyway, I have bought these packs before and they're great. Everything's included, so that is how I constructed these cards. I do wish I'd done this first one a little bit differently. I made sure I cut the paper in the right direction. I wanted this one to be a landscape card because of the sentiment I was using and the images I wanted to use. I'm using one that says ghouls just want to have fun. And then I'm going to add a pumpkin and a ghost sticker to it. It does kind of blend into the background because the background is very busy. It's not terrible in person. I do, however, wish that I would have done a little bit something extra, like either added a layer of vellum to tone down the print, or maybe, matted the stickers on another layer of black and fussy cut around them or something. Just add a little bit more dimension. The second card, I love the second card. It is like my favorite of the two. And it was, again, just quick and simple. I'm using this pink spider web. This whole pack is like pinks and oranges and blacks and stuff for Halloween. This is one of those packs where I had to have it because it was adorable. I loved the one skull print in it, which I thought was a little too bold for what I wanted to do for today, but I will use it eventually. And then I actually got Kate to also buy a package because she saw that I had it and she needed it. So she also has this pack at home. And we're going to be doing a ghost themed card and a witchy themed card. And again, this is all in real time. I have not sped up anything, and you're going to see me quickly put these cards together in the next, 6 minutes. So I'm just adding the sentiment down here. Again, wish I had like maybe, backed this in black. It would have stood out a little bit more. And then same with these images. I didn't want to put the ghost down yet because I wanted to add another element, which was this pink pumpkin. I think even adding, some dimension to these would have been helpful to help like raise it up from the card. Just everything is very flat, which is fine. These are great for mailing. No extra postage needed or anything. I'm also going to add a few of these like little sparkly elements. They were really hard to get off the card just because they were so small and like pointy. So I'm just trying to use my picker tool to get them out. You'll see at like the end of this video, I do try to go trace around the images with a white gel pen to help give it a bit more of a border. These are all like kind of like off-white images or like slightly creamy, slightly like warm gray colors, and they're not like white as you can see compared to the white of the cardstock base. So I was kind of hoping that that would help make them stand out a little bit more. The ink didn't want to go down too easily, so I decided to use my clear Stardust Jelly Roll pen and just add like a line of sparkle around it. I'm looking at the card now and I'm just wondering if I should maybe try to very carefully peel it apart. But like, I also don't want to ruin it because it is still cute, and the sparkle does add a little bit to it. Again, it's still a very flat card, but it's still in person. It's definitely more noticeable, the elements that I added to the card, but I would have liked to add a little bit more contrast between the images and the background itself. But this was just, again, a very quick and simple cards to put together. I just wanted to show you guys what you could do with just a paper pack. I think these paper packs are all pretty much the same, but you generally get like 12 by 12 sheets. You get 2 of each print, and this layout here, you would be able to get 8 cards out of 1 sheet of paper. which is really good if you wanted to make a ton of cards, either for invitations to like a Halloween party, or if you wanted to donate them to a charity, or whatever you wanted to use them for. You get quite a bit. There are some like cut aparts on here that you could use for some cards. Again, I usually, depending on the pattern size, will cut these into 4 6x6s and then make my own kind of like 6x6 paper packs out of them, kind of in a sense. And I have done that before and like shared pattern paper with people because I've like, again, made my own 6x6 paper packs out of them. So you could cut them up and then make, 4 packages of them and then share them with your friends if it's too much. But yeah, there's just like multiple different things you can do with these 12x12 sheets. You could also scrapbook, which is what they're meant for, but I only card make, so we're making cards with these. And then this card's my favorite, I think, because of the contrast in it. The black, which isn't like a black, it's kind of like a dark charcoal instead of a solid black, but it's contrasts nice with the pink background. I love the layout with the broomstick and the witch hat. It's given me inspiration for like stamp sets for next year. Can't do it for this year because this year has already been designed and we have some really cute ghosties coming out, just FYI. I'll tell you guys more about that later though. That's just a little bit of an inside scoop. So just FYI, new stamp sets coming. I'm super excited about my summer launches, so I hope you guys are excited as well. But back to these cards, here I am using that white gel pen to try to get a little bit more definition to these images, and then here I am just switching over to add the glitter. I actually do like the glitter looking at the card now. It looks kind of cute on the angle. Adds a little bit of sparkle. Could have added maybe more, but then maybe it wouldn't have been as special as it is around the images. I kind of just used it to highlight the stickers that I put on the card. But yeah, those are pretty much our cards for today, guys. Have you guys ever made any like cards or projects using these types of paper packs? Do you enjoy doing that? Do you like paper packs? That's also something we can think about for my line going forward. I thought it would be fun to, maybe design a few repeat patterns. Either maybe we start digitally if people have printers and you wanted to print some out, kind of like what I did with the buffalo check where you can print it on colored cardstock. But maybe I would do like a few colored versions and then a non-colored version where you can color in your own backgrounds, but we'll see, just ideas. But yeah, so thanks again for joining me for today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. And please feel free to join us on this challenge. So again, it's hashtag getcreepingonhalloween, and be sure to tag Jamie at Inky and Scrappy so that Jamie can see your creations. So the end of the month is always very busy. I'll be back again tomorrow for my Plan With Me page for June. And until then, I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you then. Bye.